One was sitting in a car with her husband as he was going to drop her off to her friends and leave for work himself. She got a little late but didn't want to keep him waiting. She looked in the mirror, applying her lipstick and wearing her earrings. Jungkook, you should have told me if you are not ready yet. Wine. No, it's okay. It's not much. She smiled and fixed herself up while Jungkook looked at her in between. It was not long since they got married. They were still sometimes hesitant around each other. The other times they were comfortable and would share how their day passed by. Their talks only brought them closer and helped them open themselves up. Every little thing, every little move was a step towards progress. Jungkook, if you need me to pick you up as well, just tell me. She nodded while persuading her lips. He was really serious about his work, but it always made her happy whenever he put her above his work. Wine, and please make sure you don't skip lunch or your afternoon meeting. Don't make me check on you like Billy. Billy was her younger brother, and since Wine's mom was a working woman, she always had to take care of her younger siblings like a mother. Jungkook, you're comparing me to an elementary school kid. Wine, he always brought back his lunchbox untouched. I thought something's wrong with him, skipping meals. But seeing you, I get it. It's normal. She scratched her nose while Jungkook looked at her weirdly, all the while knowing so well that she was simply teasing him. He stopped the car in front of a cafe and she took her things. Wine, thank you. Have a good day. He nodded and she got down, doing a tiny wave as Jungkook drove off. Jungkook went to his work while Wine went inside the cafe and met her friends. They had a good time. It was actually a library cafe. It offered a huge number of books displayed on the racks on all sides while you enjoy your meal. Wine and her friends were busy showing each other their new favorite books and talking about the fictional man when a lady walked up to them and they got silent. Wine saw her in photos. Jungkook showed her once. Seeing her in real was a complete different experience. She never knew it would struck her this bad. She was really pretty, in real. Angela. Oh, look who is here. Wine stood up and she nearly had no idea how to respond when your husband's ex-fiance stands in front of you. Was she supposed to have an experience on how to do that? Wine. Angela, I didn't expect to see you here. Angela, where do you expect to see me then? In your husband's bed? Miller, excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but please leave right now. Wine's friend stood up. She was not having any of this. Wine might be quiet because Angela belonged to her husband's family, but Mila was not under any restriction. Angela was from Jungkook's circle. Their parents got them engaged straight, without any dating or friendship. Jungkook, being a busy man, said okay as long as his work is not disturbed. Things never worked out because all Angela wanted was his time and money. When she didn't get any of it, she would scream and yell. She would make a huge problem of every little thing. She was never a compromising person. She had huge expectations from Jungkook to do every little thing she asked him, but was never ready to understand or do anything for him. He got tired of it before he even got comfortable with her. But there was a problem. The wedding date was fixed, and his mother gave him a choice. If he wanted to leave Angela, he could, but he was going to marry on the exact same date, as planned, and he needed to bring a wife of his choice. That's how Jungkook and Wine got to marry. It was also sudden and quick. That's the main reason. It's taking them time to slowly adjust. But Jungkook was glad he found her. Angela. Oh, so you're all gold diggers. I thought she was the only one. Angela laughed, and Wine swore that was one disgusting laugh, and worse. Wine took a seat, being dismissive. She didn't want to make a scene in front of everyone, but the way some people kept turning to look at them told she almost failed. Wine, leave, Angela. There's nothing to talk about. Angela grabbed the cup of coffee, which was still burning hot, and spilled it all over Wine. Wine screamed at the sudden impact. It burned so bad she couldn't stop screaming and started to cry as well. The staff member called 911 instantly, and the whole cafe got worked up. Her friends instantly attended Wine, pushing Angela out of the way. Wine was taken to the hospital soon enough and was treated. She asked Mila to not tell Jungkook, who was too insistent on it. She didn't know how to show it to him. It burned and hurt so bad she just wanted to stay alone. She even dismissed her friends after thanking them for taking care of her. When Jungkook returned home, he slipped his phone back in his pocket. He tried to call Wyan a few times throughout the day to ask if she needed a pickup, but eventually gave up, thinking she was probably busy with her friends. When he entered the room, he heard a shower running, and he saw Wyan's things on the table, the earrings she wore today, along with her heels and the dress. He removed his coat and was about to go to the closet, but he saw her dress, which was filled with stains. Walking to the bathroom, he was going to knock to ask if she was alright, but the door was open. He found her sitting under the shower, hugging herself while being fully dressed. He instantly went in, turning off the faucet, and crouched down beside her. Jungkook, hey, are you okay? She flinched a little, even if he was being as soft as he could. He held her hand, and she slowly looked up. His breath got stuck in his throat when he saw her red, crying eyes, and they were swollen up. due to crying so much. He didn't know it would hurt his heart that much to see her in this condition. Just this morning, he left her all good and happy, and this is what he was returning to. He almost swore in his heart to make the person pay for hurting his wife. Then it didn't matter who that person was. To be continued.